everyone. We're back with another edition of Round Town with Revolution, and we are in a very cool place. This is Waxing in the City, if you can't tell, and we are with owner Danielle.
Hello, how are you guys?
And Danielle's going to kind of talk to us a little bit about the difference that Waxing in the City does as opposed to any other kind of salon that you can just get waxed at, and why. But first off, let's start with why did you feel like this? Because this isn't your only job, your only passion.
Correct.
It was this is something that you really wanted to bring to our area.
Absolutely. So I'm originally from New York, and I am a registered nurse. I work in the cath lab now. Back in New York, I loved monthly getting waxed. I loved it. It was my passion. Going. It was like going to see a therapist every month. I just loved it. And then when I moved here, I couldn't really find a place that I could relate to as much. So I traveled all the way down to Mount Pleasant, 90 miles south, to go get waxed every month. Mm-hmm. And I figured what better than to bring Waxing the City here to Myrtle Beach.
That makes so much sense. There's so many places like salons and, where you can go get your, nails and, pedicures like that. But there's nowhere that really just focuses on actual waxing.
Absolutely.
But you guys don't just do waxing here. You guys do a whole bunch of stuff.
Absolutely, yes. We do full body waxing, males and females. We do eyelash tinting and lifting. Well, the lifting will come in a few months. And we also do eyebrow tinting as well. And we just launched eyebrow henna. I'm so sorry.
Eyebrow henna?
Yes.
That's cool. So it's just kind of they etch it on and then it comes.
Absolutely. You can make your brow a little thicker if you want. It's a nice to keep up with consistency with it. Yeah.
I love that.
Definitely.
Because obviously when you were younger, especially in my generation, thin eyebrows were in. And so now I have a problem. I over-tweeze, of course.
Yes.
And now they don't grow back in, a little sporadic here, but it's already getting to the point where they're not growing back in. So having an option to be able to not just tint the hair that's there, but add a little extra where you're not having to pencil in.
Absolutely, yes. And we have a variety of colors to match blondes, redheads, brunettes, everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you have a full staff here of how many?
Right now we have 4 serologists, and we are currently looking for 2 more to keep up with our summer busyness that's going to start soon. And we have 4 studio coordinators who are wonderful.
That's so great. All right, well, we are going to get a tour of the place and then a demonstration.
Yes.
So we're going to, you want to take us around real quick and show us a little bit? All right, I'm going to switch this around real quick. Pull this off. You can see the front area there. And all right, so this is the front lobby.
This is the front lobby where you come in and get greeted by one of our very friendly studio coordinators. We have our retail wall here. Wide selection of very popular retail that's out right now. It's always changing up. Every month we have a raffle that we like to do. For anybody that rebooks, they get a nice basket filled with a bunch of Waxing the City retail.
Awesome.
We do have our Club Orange, which is a membership program where you get 20% off each month's service and 10% off any products. Okay. Down this way we have 6 treatment rooms where the serologist will work. Each room pretty much looks the same. Okay. And then we have our bathroom here to the left. That we always keep nice and clean.
Oh, it's pretty. It's really nice. Yeah. Nice and clean here.
Yes.
Awesome. And then we're going to come back down here so we can see inside one of your rooms.
Yes. This is Megan's room here.
Here's Megan. Hi. And a familiar face. There's Lisa, one of our loan officers, who is allowing me to put her through pain and agony this morning. Well, we hope no pain and agony.
No pain.
No pain.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
So, Megan, if you would just kind of walk us through what you're going to do to her.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've already done a quick cleanse on her, okay?
Okay.
So now I'm just going to do a little powder on the brows, and then we are going to do a full eyebrow wax. And then I'm going to do a quick tint as well, just so she doesn't have to fill in her brows at all. That stays for about 3 to 4 weeks. So we will get started.
This stuff is so cool. So this isn't like, your old school wax where you...
Oh, no, definitely not.
No, this wax is patented by Waxing the City.
Okay.
It's actually shipped to us from France, our hard wax, and our soft wax is made in Spain.
Wow. You get close and watch it. Yeah,
So
girl,
that's how it
look at
works.
you, not even moving.
So all the hair kind of goes
Pain-free.
into there, if you can see that. And
Yeah,
it's just super painless, super easy.
that's so cool. No need for additional strips or anything. It just
Nope.
kind of gel hardens right on there.
Exactly. My eyes are twitching. That's okay. It's 'cause
Must
my
have a
eyes are
steady
going.
hand. No ripping noise or anything? I feel like I'm a little disappointed.
I was like, okay, Nora, I'm new here. I'm pretty sure you
It's
know
very
that.
soft wax for
That's
sure.
so exciting.
And it's made for sensitive skin as well, so no irritation afterwards.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, to be able to go places and not be like super red and have that subside after the fact.
Absolutely.
That's what's always so hard. I see people get wax all the time, like when, you know, we're getting a pedicure or anything like that, and they come out and I'm like, you know, then
All
broken
broken out. and
out
red.
for days.
Absolutely.
Look great, feel awesome. That's what's coming, Lise. You're gonna look great and feel awesome. So while she's putting that on, I'll let everyone know. So we're up here in off of 82nd and 17 Business, in just down from the Publix, right?
Correct. In the public shopping center.
Okay, so just real close to the hospital, just come straight down, or in the Publix shopping center, we're in the area right at the end, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Not bad at all.
And if they need to make an appointment, right? Or do you take any
We do take
walk-ins?
walk-ins, but we do prefer pulling ahead just to make sure we have that spot available for you.
Okay,
Mhm.
fantastic. So if you're, you know, have a hot date and all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness.
I want to go get waxed.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can kind of run in,
Uh-huh.
but to make sure that they're ready for you, make that appointment. And what is your phone number?
Our phone number is 843-213-1881.
Okay. And we linked that we, you know, checked in here, but we'll also link your social media as well
Awesome.
so that you can do that. So
And online, if you go to our website, you can find a whole menu, and it gives you descriptions of everything that we wax, and all the prices as well.
that's awesome. Most places don't disclose their pricing online. It's so nice to just be transparent like that and know what you're getting into. Because a lot of people, like, I always get worried. I'm like, I don't want to feel, and for lack of a better term, sound cheap.
Of course.
Yeah, like, but you want to kind of know.
Beforehand,
Yeah, instead of
what
walking
you're
out and be
getting
like, oh my
into.
goodness, that was way
Yes.
more than breaking the bank.
And for our first-time customers, they get 50% off their first service.
That's great. Just kind of tweezing a few extra little ones. Lisa, you're such a good model.
Yes. We appreciate it.
She's a model. She does loans. Anybody needs a new home loan or looking to refinance? She's your girl. I feel like I would just be like calming and falling asleep. Does it feel okay, Lise? It's so good. So where did Waxing in the City, it's based in New York?
No, it's based actually in Colorado.
Okay.
And it became a franchise in 2013. It partnered with SE Brands,
Okay.
who is also with Anytime Fitness,
Okay.
which we have a few locations here as well.
Yeah, we do. And then how many locations do they have everywhere?
Over 130.
Goodness.
And they're building like crazy.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
It's
And
a great, great franchise to be with.
Tell us a little bit more about your membership. You were talking about your club.
Oh yes. So our club is called Club Orange. So it's a no-fee month-to-month membership. So basically it pays for your service beforehand, and it's at a 20% discount, and you get 10% off retail, and any unused waxes roll over, and it basically goes into your account like credit. So if you miss a month, you could use it for a different waxing service or retail. You'll never lose that money, basically.
Okay. All right, so now you're going to start the tint.
Yep.
And tell us what you're using.
So I'm using dark brown,
Okay.
which is not very dark, don't worry. And then I'm also adding graphite, which is actually gray.
Okay.
And I do that so it doesn't pull red because she has a lot of ashy undertones.
Yeah.
So when we do the blondes and stuff like that, when there's that ash blonde, which is super in right now, we add a lot of graphite to it so it doesn't pull red at all.
Okay. Like
And
a
then
color
this is
artist.
developer.
Okay.
And then just a quick mix.
What are you doing?
It's bright. I know, it's true.
We're really showcasing everything of you today.
I'm gonna do one
You said yes very quickly, Jill.
more. Go for it. I'm just doing a quick cleanse again to get off any excess product from the wax.
Okay. Your brows look great.
Yeah, good. Nice and clean lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I like to start from the middle out, and then I fill in this part of the brow last, so
Okay.
it doesn't get super dark and boxy.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of gives that like natural ombre brow.
And you said this lasts 3 to 4 weeks?
Exactly.
Okay.
Which is how often we recommend you wax anyways. So
Okay.
it works out perfectly. When
Yeah.
people come in, they get their brows and their tint every once a month usually.
It's like very then low maintenance. Come
It's
in for
pretty
your
easy.
10-minute appointment.
Pretty much.
If anyone's just logging on, we're at Waxing in the City here up on the north end of Myrtle Beach off of 82nd Avenue and 17 Business in the Publix Plaza. Lisa has had her brows shaped up and waxed and now is getting them tinted. And our lovely model is one of our loan officers. Looking good. This is awesome. Well, we will post all of Lisa's before and after pictures, but I just want to say thank you guys for letting us come in and take a tour and learn a little bit more about your business. If anybody, I just want you to give your phone number. Once again, if anybody has any questions, they can call and we'll also link to it.
Absolutely. It's 843-213-811. 1881.
Okay, no, that's okay.
I get that mixed up.
We'll link it all. If you need any services, this is where you go. This is where the experts are to get waxed and tinted and all of the great
Absolutely.
services.
Yes.
All right, everyone have a great Friday. We'll see you soon for another revolution around town right here from Waxing in the City. Look great. Feel awesome all weekend.